All right, so thank you for coming to Two Nerdy Counselors. I'm Elise, and this is Christina. And today we are going to focus on Mario, and that is because March 10th is Super Mario Day. And as I just figured it out, because my brain is not caffeinated, it is because March, M-A-R, and the 10th, I-O, it's Mario Day. So in case you didn't know that little bit of nerdy gem, you now know that, and it's going to be stuck in your head for when you play Jeopardy in the next 5 years. So there you go. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to take kind of strange holidays or fandoms and influence interventions in ways that you can use them as counselors and mental health professionals with your clients. So, in the spirit of Mario, that's what we're going to do. So, I was in charge of the Mario stuff, and I played Mario as a kid, and I think Christina played Mario as a kid, and they are actually, just so you know, next year they're coming out with a new movie in 2022. So I'm pretty stoked to go see that. It's supposed to be like the new Sonic was made. So one of the things about Mario I thought we could focus on is goal planning. Because sometimes for kids, especially if you're working with younger kids or kids that just aren't actually, what are we doing here in counseling? What are we focusing on? Mario and goal planning are two ways that we can really bridge the gap in there. So what do we know about Mario? So Mario's got a brother. His name is Luigi. Um, they're pretty straightforward. Like they have a goal and they just go, 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 go. That's the whole point of our games. So I thought this would be a really cool way to bridge it together. So let me share my screen. And so this is what we created. So Super Mario goal planning. So we've got a little Mario up at the top and we've got a little Luigi at the bottom. So Mario is always got his focus forward with his long-term goal. So Mario's focus and long-term goal is to save Princess Peach. That's the whole point. He wants to get to the end. He wants to save her. He's going to go through all the villains. He's going to go through all the trap doors and all the secret worlds and all like the eating plants to get to Princess Peach. And Luigi's like his sidekick. I got your back, brother. So, but he and Luigi do work as a team. So this is where you can infuse the fact that you and the client are like Mario and Luigi because you're there to guide, you're there to help, you're there to give the tools while they're Mario. They're on the journey. You're just there as their backup because you got their back while you're in counseling. So this is where you can think, okay, how can we focus on some short-term goals for counseling and some long-term goals? Because short-term goals, you can relate back to Mario as advancing to each level because each place he's trying to get to the next level, getting the extra coins, or finding hidden tunnels for advantages. So you can really delve in with clients. Like, what is that short-term goal? What are we just trying to get into? What are those extra coins and extra coping skills? That's how I term them. So your coping skills are like your coins. I know. My brain was on fire. I did not drink coffee though. So you can think of the coins and coping skills as together. And then hidden tunnels. So those are those things that are going to tempt us. Those are those situations that we're going to be pulling back into that. So you have, let's say, for example, you have a client that has anger. They just get angry. And what are those coping skills? So we're going to learn how to do some deep breathing. We're going to learn how to talk about our feeling. We're going to really delve into what's under that anger. Is it more than just anger? Is it embarrassment? Is it sadness? And it's just okay. It's easier for them to be angry than actually telling people they're sad because we know that happens a lot with our clients. And then hidden tunnels. So they go to school and there's one kid that knows how to push that button. How are we going to work with those gold coins? And then the gold coins, the other thing I think is really cool with Mario is like he gets those ones where he gets bigger. So we can think about like graduating to those levels. Like now you've got 3 coping skills. We've started to learn how not to go down that hidden tunnel. And so we get bigger. So those are ways that we can focus on that positive strength-based focus, which me and Christina are both really big on strength-based approach and looking at those positives and using what kids know they're good at and feel good about to make them feel better to handle whatever issues they're encountering. So then I tell kids all the time, like, think like Mario and Luigi. Like, I'll be Luigi, you be Mario, and let's figure out our goals. So, for goals, so I just put on here, you can adapt however you want and do X amount of short term goals and long term goals, and then you can write them in. And then I think just to make it fun is, hey, let's make you as Mario. Like, let's make what would you look like if you were Mario, especially if you're working with a girl? Or is she going to want to be like a different color? Do they want shorts? Does the boy hate the color red and he would rather his Mario be blue? Some other things you can think about when you think about with Mario is in their world. So they have Bowser and Bowser Jr. And you can say, like, is there someone they identify as like the bad guy? Like, is it a principal? Is it an older sibling? Is it a bully? Those are ways that you can give them that connection piece, and we can work that into the goals and how to make those gold coins coping skills help with that villain in their life. So that gives them the power, because in Mario, he overcomes those. So that can be empowering for kids. Another thing you can focus on is in there, they also have like Wario, and I can't say it right. It's Luigi. It's like the bad ones. It's like the negative. And we all know, no matter how amazing of a human we are, we have things about us when we get angry or we get upset, or we didn't get a good night's sleep, that we might not be our optimal prime functioning self. And that's okay. And part of that is where we can normalize that with kids and clients to make them feel like, you know what, I'm not going to be 100% every day. And that's okay. It's what we do when we feel like Wario and how we behave with that. So that's another way you can kind of tie in Mario. So on these, we're putting this for everything. So thank you for coming. We appreciate you. We hope that you're able to use Mario into your infusing it in. And then these are free. So we will be uploading them to where you can get these for free. Free. And I don't know about you, but I love free. I like free everything, especially if it works for work. So freebies, worksheets, techniques, and then please subscribe to our channel. And the goal is you'll eventually get to actually come to trainings with me and Christina on how to be nerdy. Thank you.